The medical camp was gone. Nothing but ash and twisted metal. Left with no other choice, the doctor forged an unlikely alliance. Beside them stood the last surviving senior monk from the destroyed mountain temple. Together, they moved through the apocalyptic wasteland like ghosts. Silent. Purposeful. Driven by a single desperate mission: to halt the supernatural spread devouring their world. They reached the outskirts of an abandoned town hospital. That is when the air changed. A suffocating, sulfurous yellow mist rolled in from the corridors, cutting off their escape. It cornered them. Out of the smog, the nightmare took form, the smoke beast. It didn't attack right away. It circled. It shifted. It toyed with them like a predator playing with its food. Then, the dark materialized. A massive, shadowy horn coalesced from the fog. With blinding speed, it slammed directly into the monk's chest, shattering his ribs and sending him crashing to the floor. Desperate to protect him, the doctor raised a scavenged police rifle. He fired blindly into the fog, but the bullets passed through the vapor like water. Useless. With the beast closing in, the doctor dragged the wounded monk into a heavy steel chemical freezer and slammed the door shut. They barricaded themselves in the freezing dark. Outside, the beast unleashed its fury, denting the thick steel door. Every boom echoed in their chests. They held their breath, waiting for the metal to give way. And then, silence. The smog had vanished. They dragged themselves out of the freezer, alive, but barely. Tracking the origin of the yellow smog, the doctor and the severely wounded monk pushed forward, deep into the lawless border jungles. The clearing was a graveyard. Littered across the dead grass were the mummified remains of animals and humans alike, flesh turned to brittle leather, eyes wide with the frozen horror of their final moments. They pushed past the final layer of suffocating vines and stepped into a hidden clearing. The monk froze. The doctor's blood ran cold.